everyone, it's me again. Good to see ya. I haven't made a video in so long. Again, I say this almost every single video, but I promise I'm back for good. And this time I'm going to be talking a little bit about the college process. A lot of you guys have asked me about my college process, and this is not an announcement video or anything. I'm going to make that at the end of June-ish. I remember this time last year, and it was craziness. But today I'm going to be just sharing with you all some tips that I wish I would have known and some tips that did work for me right now. My first tip is to start early. Now, I filled out my Common App as soon as it was available to me, just because I knew that I did not want to be scrambling at all and actually space it out over time. You could do a little bit here, a little bit there, and sprinkle it whenever you have a free moment. Literally by mid-July, it's like you're already done and everything's completely finished. This also goes for SAT and ACT stuff. Having it all prepped so then when you go into senior year, you're not scrambling to fill out applications, you're not, trying to figure out what's happening with why isn't something loading, or you can't send something in or whatever. It just makes it so much easier to just click and send and everything is completely finished by the time that you walk through the doors senior year. It just makes the process so much easier because first semester senior year is hard. It's college applications, you're trying to manage your social life, it's your senior year, so it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Going along with the standardized testing, be sure to pick one that you know suits you. This is a problem that I had with my standardized testing. Because I was able to take a practice ACT and a practice SAT, and I had them, but I didn't look at the scores and I didn't compare them. I ended up taking the SAT. When I took a practice ACT, my score was naturally a lot higher, and if I had chosen to take the ACT, then it would have made the workload on me a bit easier in terms of prepping and studying for the SAT like I did all junior year. If your school doesn't offer a PACT, I know that the PSAT is a big thing, just look one up online and take it at your house a Saturday morning. And it was so hard to get up and sit there and do it, but I sat in my dining room and I took a full ACT except for the essay portion, and I did it out so that I could see what I would get first try. And then I also took a PACT in school. I definitely recommend doing that, just so then you figure out which one you're naturally better at and then go with that one. The next thing that I have is to make a separate email account for all of your school applications. So this is what I did, and if I had used my personal email, things would have gotten so lost and I wouldn't be able to search for anything. So I made an entire separate Gmail where that's where I signed up for my Common App. That's how I signed up for all of the applications that didn't use Common App. I made that once I made my Common App, so then those emails would be all linked up. And then what's so nice about Gmail is that you can get it anywhere. It's the easiest email account to set up. You can make folders in Gmail that you can label with all of your schools, and you can just sort them all in, so then if you need to look something up right away, it can be right there. It was so easy and helpful. Also, on the organization theme, making a document either on Pages or on Google Docs or whatever you end up using, all of my usernames and passwords for every single portal, the Common App, the College Board, everything like that, as well as making a Google Doc with all of your supplement questions that you want to answer. Come up with themes for them, little bullet points underneath. So that was really easy for me to submit all of my applications, especially over the summer when I was writing all of these supplements, because I had the questions right on my laptop. I didn't have to look anything up. I didn't have to open up the Common App. I could just start whenever I wanted. It was really, really nice. Now into the applying part. This next tip is to apply to all of the schools that you can really see yourself going to. There were a lot of schools that I was interested in applying to, and then I ended up not applying. So many different reasons that I used to not apply to school. Apply to as many as you would see yourself going to. A lot of people apply to 20 plus schools. Like, so many people end up applying to so many, and if you apply somewhere and you genuinely can't even see yourself going there, but it's a safety, or you just want to get into that school but you're not going to go because you're taking somebody else's spot, only apply to these schools if you're genuinely passionate about going to that school. You don't have to be head over heels in love with the school and giving everything to every single one of your schools, because that's impossible, but at least have a genuine interest in every single one and really try to envision yourself at every single one. Like, when I told my friends the schools that I was applying to, all of them said, I can see you at every single one of those. So you gotta apply to ones that you can see yourself going to and that fit who you are as a person. This saves money, it saves time, and it saves the stress of figuring out all of these schools, and then you have to make a really tough decision at the end when it could have been a lot easier. The next one is when you're filling out all of these applications, pick a major that you're genuinely interested in and have shown interest in. They want to see that you have genuine interest and a passion for what you're about to leap into studying as soon as you step on campus freshman year. And if you're undeclared, then you're undeclared. Don't jump into a major if you're not 100% on what you want to study, because you're going to be taking classes and putting courses towards a major that you might want to switch out of that you didn't actually like at all. That for me was a pointer that I got, and that helped me, I think, in my college process, was actually saying, this is what I love to do and this is what I've done throughout the course of my 4 years in high school that has really pushed me to discover my passion. The next thing is that block out what everybody is saying. Everybody wants to talk about everything. They want to talk about numbers, where they're applying, where they got in, where they didn't get in, who got in which places, where they're deciding. I found it especially hard for me to be caught up in all of these conversations. There's so many things that are going to make you compare yourself to others, and that was really toxic for me, especially this year with everybody just talking about everything and wanting to ask you about your numbers and everything like that. Remind yourself and be mindful of when that's coming up, and just remind yourself that, oh my God, yes, they might have gotten in this place that I really want to go to too, but that does not mean that I don't have a chance. My last pointer is to be excited and have a good time, because this is an exciting time. It's such a crazy whirlwind of a year. I can't even believe that I'm almost in the last month of my senior year, and I just remember back in the fall when I was doing the whole application process and I was kind of stressed out and all over the place, but then I just remembered that this is such an exciting time, and I've been really thinking about college since I was in elementary school, just because I've always wanted to, you know, go off to school like they do in the movies, you know. So this time is such an exciting time, and really be sure to hang out with as many people as you can. Say yes to things when you're asked out places, and you get to do things all senior year. Remember to just stay positive about the process, be excited about the process, trust your gut, and everything is gonna work out. I promise you. That is my little segment on the college process, but I hope you guys found this video useful. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for more videos coming your way very soon. And I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!